Looks like our bad credit. America's bad credit is catching up to us now. May 17th, they downgraded our credit. But then Monday it acted like nobody cared, right? Yesterday, same. But today, bond prices fall. Yields rise. Since bond prices and yields move inversely, the 30-year U.S. Treasury yield recently hit an 18-month high, above 5%. So this creates concern for the markets for sure. The credit downgrade now combined with this bond yield. But we could just look at this like a buying opportunity. Because if you're confident in your stocks, uncertainty doesn't really affect them. Well, it does. It does in this type of concept. But you still have the metals, okay? TMC. They're now down to 429. And we just know that once these guys get permission to do this deep sea mining, it's filled with mineral nodules. So that, yes, it's down now, but we could assume profitable companies, they always come back. This is definitely a tricky time to be investing. Palantir's barely down. Our GTI Quantum, that's down 6% at 11.15, but QBTS is up. But Quantum, that's another speculative one. Archer, they're at $10.90. And I had said I didn't think Archer would break under 10 again, but never say never. Rocket Lab, not too down, still above 25. That's not really, I wouldn't say it's crashed. HIM's still up still up at 58. And MBOT's down because this credit rating stuff, it makes it so it could be a market uncertainty. MBOT at 257. I do know that I do very firmly believe that MBOT's Liberty systems for robot surgery is going to be approved sometime in quarter two. Quarter two is supposed to end in July. ASPI up over 8%. And I bought a lot of ASPI yesterday because they had their drop yesterday. People didn't like that they were going to buy out that South African helium thing. But then you had Cyril Ramaphosa. That's going to be the president of South Africa. He's at the White House. TNXP down under 30. NVIDIA barely 133. NVIDIA has news because Elon announced that he's going to be buying just like a fuckload of these Blackwell chips. So NVIDIA, I think they'll be promising. The Blackwell chips in NVIDIA, they got a good thing going. NAK is still up over 3%. That one's a Pebblebrook mine. Serve down, Serve under 10. These are all stocks I like. So, and then Hover, New Horizon Aircraft, down 8%. See, this kind of stuff, even though they're Canadian, I don't know, but I'm confident on Hover. People on X, people on even YouTube. I post on YouTube, and people on YouTube are commenting they like Hover. There's videos on there too, not just random people. But Cooler is, they announced they're going to do more Bitcoin. They put more money into Bitcoin. People don't like that. My mentor wants to get out of Cooler. I'm still confident on Cooler. Yes, he's doing a lot of stupid stuff with the Bitcoin, but that's why I call him Michael Mo Money, because he likes to make that Mo money. QSI, they're definitely on a drop. That's Quantum side. They're down 9%, and they were on that rise yesterday. I talked about them in my YouTube video. Under the stock news. I try to make a video every day of stocks that were up and stocks that are down. I should do it now. But then Load, Comstock Mining, they're up. Oh, another one that was up yesterday that's down today, Sana, S-A-N-A. And RXRX is looking like shit. Fucking shit. RXRX is down 9%. They're at $4.13. I don't know why. Biotechs tend to not do well when credit ratings and things like that come about because they're really they're in development. So that doesn't do well for biotechs because they rely heavily on credit. Same with Humacyte. Humacyte's down 8%, which I don't know why, because Humacyte doesn't even need to really rely on credit. They have revenue. Humacyte at $228. I would buy more Humacyte if I didn't already own so fucking much of it and was in the goddamn hole with it. But anyways, BBAI still up over 7%. So whatever's going on, BBAI is still holding firm. See, these types of market things, a lot of people are going to go and be selling stuff off because then as soon as people feel some uncertainty, they start selling like idiots, right? And the fact that BBI is remaining, what are they at? They're at 382. The fact that's good because it shows people know something about something and they're not selling their BBI. Normally my MBOT doesn't sell off either. People are being very persnickety today, I must say. Oh wait, actually, MBOT was kind of having just a down day in general, and they're not really down that too much. So, whatever, but I'm not worried about MBOT. Not one bit. In fact, sometimes I use these opportunities to buy a little bit more of MBOT.